Hi guys, and welcome back to our FIFA 18 Rebuilding Sunderland career mode. And I just want to really quickly say thank you so much for all the support on the last episode. Even though we had technical difficulties all day, you guys still shown your love and support, and in the comments you were really kind, basically. And I think the video ended up getting more likes than both the transfer window episodes, even though half of the episode I was complaining about technical difficulties and the other half was just one game rather than the two games and a simulated game. So that was awesome. I really appreciate the support on that, and that just motivated me even more just to get another video out for you. So that's what we're going to do today. Now, before we get into it, we do actually have an offer on the table for Papi Djilobodji from Southampton of 6.7 million. So I'm going to negotiate this. I don't think I'm going to show you guys the negotiations, because I think we've seen enough in the last few episodes. I'll just tell you how it went at the end. I'll try and get a bit more money off him. And just remember that you can still keep leaving your suggestions for players in the comments, because we can still make offers for players outside of the transfer window. And I'm not too sure if this is going to be one of those FIFAs where if we do get money off Djilobodji, if we don't buy anyone, then on previous FIFAs, that kind of transfer money has disappeared by the time the next season comes, if you know what I mean, because that has happened to me in previous FIFAs. There's been times where I've sold a player, or we have about 15 to 20 million left in the transfer budget, but they haven't added it on to the next season transfer budget. So it might be wise to try and get a little bit of money from this and then get someone on pre-contract, so then they join us in August or June. Okay guys, so in the end we did settle on 7 million for Djilobodji. I did originally offer or put 8.5 million across them, and they were barely budging tiny bit at a time. So I've settled for 7 million anyway, and if those contract negotiations go through well between Djilobodji and Southampton, we'll have a little bit more money in the transfer budget to play with over the coming months. If you guys suggest someone who really sticks out, then I'll go and get someone on a pre-contract as it is anyway. Okay guys, so our first game of the episode is against local rivals Middlesbrough. Middlesbrough are sat just outside the playoff places at the moment, in 8th place as I've just checked, and we are having a massive change in the formation. I went through the last probably about 5-6 episodes and checked which formations I have used. I have predominantly used the 4-2-3-1, but this formation has stuck out like a sore thumb. Someone suggested it and I only used it the once, and we won 3-4-0 against, I think it was only someone like Barnsley or someone like that. But it was the best I'd ever played, and then we just sort of forgot about it. And it is a bit of a risky formation, but it's one that's very attacking, which could really help us at the moment, because we're looking very stale up top, regardless of all the options that we have. The only thing that worries me in this formation that basically makes our fullbacks completely invalid. But what I suppose I can do is occasionally put one of the fullbacks in the 3 centre-backs position. And if we're playing a really tough opposition, I could bring the left wings and the right winger, a bit further back and make them into wing backs as well. So we do have good options and decent systems that we could use with this formation. So this is the team I'm going with. Reuter in goal, Holding, Twantaby and Browning across the back 3, Ndong and Catamol in the middle, Sinclair on the left, Megidi as the cam, Watmore on the right, with Calvert-Lewin and Wilson up front. Hopefully this goes well. Come on lads. And it's another game that looks like it's on TV, and it is under the lights at the Stadium of Light. It's our local rivals, and I just want to batter them. I don't think I've played in foggy conditions yet, and I'm not really liking it, to be honest with you. It just makes the screen look really blurry. Oh no, they've broke down the left immediately, and they've come inside nicely. They've hit the post, and Reuter thankfully gets it off the line. That isn't the start I wanted. It's a nice bit of interchange in the midfield. Can he get his head on it? It's been punched away. And Dong, who's breaking. Oh, and he's hit the bar. Oh god, that was a close one. Sorry if I seem like I'm being a little bit quiet today, guys. It's because I'm actually recording very early in the morning. I won't tell you what time it is exactly, but it is very early, believe me, and I don't want our neighbours to think that I'm a freak. Looks like Lewin has picked up a little injury. How serious it is, I'm not too sure. Good touch from Wilson, turns, it's been blocked. Now this is where we might have an issue down the wings. They have acres of space. And maybe against the better teams like this, like I mentioned, I should have used full-backs, or wing-backs, sorry, instead. Oh, here is Undong, breaking forward, still Undong, and it's a very, very good save. Oof, Calvert-Lewin digging out a shot on the edge of the box there, but easily dealt with. And there is the half-time whistle, guys. Possession-wise, I think we've absolutely dominated. We've managed to work out a few chances as well, but nothing quite clear-cut just as yet. I might bring Lewin off soon because he is limping a little bit as well. Agidi with the effort. Oh, it's hit the bar again. What a chance. It was an absolute rocket of a shot. He's managed to find himself with a little bit of space on the edge of the box, and it's ballooned off the bar. Now I am going to bring Calvert-Lewin off and bring Alexander Isak on. He is injured, and I mean, when he's on the ball, he doesn't look injured, but when he's off the ball, he's limping around, and I don't want to risk a serious injury. Oh no, they've come, and they've managed to get themselves in the box. Great last-ditch challenge there. Come on, Sinclair, show us what you can do, son. Sinclair! And it's gone straight to the keeper. Brilliant counter-attack from the lads and Sinclair, who for the last few games I've played with him, to be honest with you, has been quite disappointing. Starting to open up a little bit in the middle now, and I've messed that one up big time. I meant to press through ball, and for some reason I pressed B. I'm going to bring McManaman on the right. He has got a bit more pace than Harrison, and I think that's what we need. And I'm also going to bring Gooch on for McGeady as well. Go on, McGeady, just before he's coming off. What a save that was, again by the keeper. It's been another game where we've been restricted to long shots, really. But the keeper's made some excellent saves. It's a decent ball in, headed by Isak, and misses out on everyone else and rolls wide of goal. Well in holding. He hasn't been half bad in this game, actually, so like, get off his back a little bit. Get it in. Surely! Isak! He gets it in the 87th minute, and he's become a hero on Wearside. I wish I could scream some more, but these neighbours aren't going to be my biggest fans. It's a good little touch from Gooch to Sinclair. Dinks it in on the volley, and there is Isak to smash it in to the bottom corner. I'm not sure whether the keeper got a touch on that as well, but it doesn't matter. It is 1-0 to the Sunderland, and it looks like 3 points are coming our way. Get in. Well in holding again. Oh no, you've messed up, pal. Yes, and there is the full-time whistle, guys. 1-0. I'm really happy with that performance and the formation as well. We did look really open on the wings and very vulnerable indeed. But if you look at them stats, man, they worked an absolute treat, really. Yeah, they did defend well and restrict us to long shots mainly. But if you keep working them down and working them down, they do eventually leave gaps in behind. We've had 11 shots there too, 50-50 possession, but I'm happy with that. And Calvert-Lewin is out for just 5 days, so that's not too big of an issue. Okay guys, and the next game is an FA Cup replay against Burnley at the Stage of Light, and this is the team I'm going with, and I've done what I said I was going to do with this formation, and I've brought the wingers back down a little bit just because I know Burnley have a lot more quality than the average Championship team. So we do have Reuter in goal, Holding, Twansby and Browning across the back, with Oviedo as the left wing back and Alexander-Arnold as the right wing back. I have set their instructions to overlap at all times, or when possible, and to get forward, so they're not necessarily just sitting back there. We've got Vieira and McNair in the middle of midfield, with Gooch just behind the strike partnership of Vaughan and Madja. Hopefully this is good enough. Everyone else is really shattered at the minute because the games are coming thick and fast, but hopefully, like I say, this is enough. Come on. Here we are at the Stage of Light. It's kick-off. Can we get ourselves into the next round of the Cup? Oviedo out on the wing, and he comes forward. Oviedo. Gooch wins the header. Vaughan on the turn. Oh, and it's just wide. from James Vaughan. It's a good start. Tries to get one over the top for Magic. Can he get there first? He can! And it is 1-0. And it's an absolute cracking goal from Josh Maja, the youngster, who, by the way, in the player training, I think he's now gone up by 6 or 7 ratings, which is by far the highest in the team. And now he is showing why he's improved so much. What a volley that was. Normally those kind of chances would drop straight to the keeper and the keeper would get there first, but what a job he's done there. Well in, son. Cut us out down this left-hand side. Surely that's offside. Yes, it is. They haven't shown too much of a threat so far. Go on, Magic. Go on, son. Push him, push him. That's it. Well in. Get across goal. He won the corner. He's been a real menace up top, Magic. Oof, block shots all over the place. And then McNair manages to get his effort off, but it's gone quite easily into the keeper's hands. This defence has been brilliant over the last couple of games. Even Holding, who I said last episode I wasn't a fan of because there was one performance I had where he was just shocking. And here is Alexander-Arnold on left hand side for some reason, hugging the touchline. But here he comes. Can anyone help him out? Here's Maja taking off his toes. I really try and refrain from taking first time shots in this game, which I maybe should have done with that last chance with Maja, because every effort just seems to balloon over the bar, and they haven't really been going well for me so far. I don't think I've scored one shot with a first time effort. And they've managed to break inside, and there is Vieira with an excellent last ditch challenge, who again, he's been really good as well. McNair's breaking down the left. He doesn't have the most pace, so he does need support. Help him out. He's got it. Flick it on for Maja. Get yourself a little bit of space and time, and it's an absolute beauty from Josh Maja. He has been absolutely incredible, and what a goal he's just scored. Nice build-up play. McNair coming down the left. Come inside because he didn't have too much support. In onto Vaughan. Knocks it onto Maja, and what a finish that is. What a finish. Sorry, it was Gooch who knocked it onto Maja, but what a finish that was. 2-0. Now they are breaking down the left dangerously. They don't seem to have many options in the middle, but they have managed to get ahead on it, and it's gone wide. And that is the half-time whistle, guys. It's 2-0 at half-time. It's been an absolute perfect display, really, especially for the way we've set the guys up. And if you look, we've managed to get 7 chances to their 1, which I know doesn't mean everything in this game, definitely not. There's Vieira again cleaning up. He's been absolutely brilliant every time they've come forward. Although that was a poor pass from Vieira, and now he's given him a bit of space, but he's made up for it again. That's what I mean, he's just been excellent. Vaughan gets Alexander-Arnold in down the side, and Maja can't get there before the keeper. The defence is just so solid. I know we've kind of overpowered it and overcrowded the defence with 5 players, but I didn't expect it to work this well. Here's Arnold. Comes inside. Arnold! Well, it's a great effort and a great save from Heaton. I am going to bring on just one substitution because I don't want to disrupt it too much. I'm going to bring Oriol Busquets on for McNair to freshen things up and give him an opportunity as well, because I did play him in a game or two in the episode that corrupted, and he was really, really good actually. Very surprisingly good. Can he get it in? And that would have been 3-0, and it was a great finish from Oviedo, but it's offside. No! Oh, thank God they fit it over the bar. I don't want this to be a nervy ending, guys. We've been really comfortable all game. 3 minutes added time, and it looks like we're going to the next round of the FA Cup, and we are. I can smell Wembley already. Don't want to get too ahead of myself, but that is a brilliant, brilliant result, and a brilliant performance as well. Absolutely loved that. To the next round we go. Okay guys, so our next game is back in the league against Millwall, and it's a game we're going to simulate. So we've got Reuter in goal, Browning, Twansby Holding, Watmore, Catamol and Dong, Sinclair, McGeady, Calvert-Lewin and Wilson up top again. Come on lads, get us another 3 points. And it's 2-1. Sinclair gets his first goal for the club, and Wilson adds to his huge tally as it is anyway, well in. So we are going to leave the episode here, guys, and I'm going to leave it on the league table. I know because of my face cam you can't see, I think, the top two, or maybe just Sunderland at the top and where they are points wise, but we are currently top of the league. As you can see, we are on 72 points and have 3 games in hand over second place Fulham, who are on 68 points. There's Leeds, Sheffield Wednesday, Brentford and Birmingham occupying the playoff spots at the moment, so we're looking really comfortable in the league, and that's why I want to try and find a really comfortable system and formation that works, so we know that we're not going to go through another blip like we have done in the past. So if you did enjoy the episode, guys, please leave a like, subscribe to keep up to date with future videos, and of course to become a fully fledged member of the Sarny Army. But for now, you take care and stay jammy.